Serious victims of bullying, what happened and how did it affect your life? Now for the comments. I grew up being bullied by not only my peers, but also by family members. I still have incredibly low self-esteem, I have a hard time dating anyone, and I basically refuse to take compliments from people because I'm afraid they'll just tell me they're joking anyway. It's been rough. I'm 25 and still trying to deal with shit from my teenage years. Edit. Wow. Thankful for all of the awards and support. You are all so kind and I truly appreciate it. For those asking, yes, I have seen a therapist in the past, but I was young and stupid and gave up on it pretty quickly. I intend on actually going to see someone once COVID has calmed down because I have a hard time connecting with someone over the phone. And to all of those in similar situations, I truly hope you are able to find peace and live great lives. Don't let your past drag you down. You can accomplish so much. I'm 51 and am still unpacking shit from my teens. Hell, over the pandemic I realized the worst of the bullying came from my own family. And yeah, it has taken me decades to recover any self-esteem. But hey, they wouldn't have teased me if they didn't like me, right? I basically refuse to take compliments from people because I'm afraid they'll just tell me they're joking anyway. The way I'm wired, it's hard for me to think they don't have an ulterior motive. Took most of my 20s to rewire to a place where I can accept that there are nice friendly people that like me and want to be my friend, and that's that. My worst bully was my dad, who'd call me a lazy fatus, accused me of being gay, said I was a disrespectful piece of shit and he'd kill me, etc. He is literally one of the cruelest people I've ever met, and he thinks he's a fucking saint. However, in the past 2 years he's had 4 strokes and is probably going to be dead in the next few months, so the joke's on him. I'm not even going to be sad when he dies, other than feeling bad for my mom and siblings. I'm older and have the same causes. It does get better, but you need to work on it. I didn't start working on it until I was in my 30s and things have improved, but take advantage of your youth. Hey Mythii, so sorry to hear that. I wish you all the best in the future, but I'd like to leave you with a hopefully helpful tip. I'm 19 and have been through some shit as well, but the most helpful thing for me was looking in the mirror and planning what I wanted to be/do. Don't give a fuck about anyone else, because you are only living for yourself. Focus on your needs and desires, and if anyone tries to belittle you, then give them the famous salute and tell them to piss off. From what I gather, just open yourself to opportunities in the dating scene, and don't be scared to be rejected. It's part of life. However, make sure you allow yourself to open up to a select few individuals. Close friends normally do, and then the rest will sort itself out. Wish you much happiness and success. Your friendly Redditor. You man, I love you 3. Oh, the second para describes me pretty well, although I wouldn't call what happened to me bullying, because what people said was not actually meant to hurt me, but it did anyways. My husband was also severely bullied by his classmates and some family members. He was quite reluctant to accept some challenges because he didn't feel up to it, or he saw those things as unnecessary. Thankfully, he has reacted nicely to love, understanding, compassion, and support. He still feels pointed at when things go different than planned or wrong, or when he doesn't go things properly, but his self-esteem has definitely improved. Hope that you'll find something, the love that you need, that will replace the unnecessary hate those people gave you. It's in some ways comforting to have someone the same age who feels almost exactly how I do. In short end terms, there's plenty of trauma that makes us unique, but I feel so lonely just turning 25 and having no friends, job, or truly loving family. I struggle to do basic shit that used to find no issue in doing. I'm trying to eat better and shower regularly and do what humans do, but it's just so tiring. I don't know how people do the "normal things" plus extra stuff they enjoy. Shit, IDK if I've enjoyed anything really in the last few years. Well, I now enjoy video games and talking to people anonymously more than going out and meeting people. I have social anxiety, which is included in the generalized anxiety package. Yeah, fuck those times. I'm in this post and I don't like it. Feels much more better being anonymous and vibing. Mood. Part of why I'm a writer now is because from when I discovered chat rooms around age 12 until college, text was the only pleasant human interaction I ever had, and before that I had none at all. Yeah, I felt this. I was being bullied pretty bad during my Tumblr 2012 to 2014 days, and honestly the online friends I found there really helped keep me going more than the people I had in real life. Best part is, those online friends I made during that time, I still talk to anyone else I knew in real life at the time. I've completely dropped and don't talk to any of them now due to how unsupportive / horrible those people truly were. Twinsies. Someone got paid to date me once. Ever since then I was always skeptical that someone actually found me attractive. Edit, did not expect to get this many likes. First 100 I've ever got, lol. That is horrible. You don't deserve to have been made to feel like this. I found out after the fact that a guy dated me for a month for a $50 bet. I make jokes about it and laugh it off, but it crushes my soul every time I think about it. It hurts that they didn't even end it, just left me on read of 3 days until I finally had enough of the silence. Reminds me of Tyrion though. Sorry to hear that. I still think a guy is joking when they say they find me attractive. Same, I used to be the victim of a very elaborate ongoing joke where one of the popular guys in my class would constantly sexually harass me from 9th grade, telling me the explicit sexual things he wanted to do to me, touching me inappropriately and so on. And I had to play along like I thought it was funny, because if I complained it meant I thought he was being serious about it. And it would have been so pathetic and delusional of me to think that he actually had any interest of the sort in me. Not only has this made it difficult for me to see any guy's genuine interest as something else than a cruel joke, it has also made it impossible for me to stand up to sexual harassment later in life. Yo, same, and it's not that anyone really bullied me about anything as far as I of, but for some reason I can't believe that. I guess it kind of has to do with my dad cause him kind of chubby. Yup. The only times guys would come talk to me when I went out was if they had a herd of their cackling, grinning mates watching the one who lost the bet have to go pretend to chat up the fat chick. Oh, but it's me who has a problem when I tell them to fuck off because it's just a joke, isn't it? If you've ever been in a group that plays these games on strangers, you're a cunt. So I am. And I'm also terrible at picking up any possible romantic interest signals because of it. I've gotten slightly better at it, but as I've learned more I've also looked back at prior experiences and realized that some dudes may have been interested in me, but I didn't get it. Also, I know everyone feels anxious about dating or anything romance involved, but I think I give off an extra weird vibe because my reflex fear is that someone is flirting with me in order to humiliate me, and therefore I just don't want to engage with it at all. I literally have a hard time believing my fiance finds me attractive because of how often people pull that shit. Guys, girls, anybody pulling this is scum. Every once in a while, after my days of being bullied, someone would tell me that a guy was trying to flirt with me. I would have one of 3 reactions to this one. You're a liar too. Why would anyone want to flirt with me? I'm gross. 3. Anxiety attack and really not understanding how to respond. I still have issues accepting my husband as being honest when he says I'm pretty. I've at least stopped responding with no I'm not. It took a long time to trust that people liked me and just wanted to be nice to me. Even if I thought this were true, my brain would be like, but what if? Better to be safe than sorry. God, that hit me in my everything. I remember what made me really start believing that was when a guy spent almost 5 months passing notes to me on behalf of his shy friend, and I eventually got up the courage to ask him to spend lunch with me with the encouragement of the guy in front of the entire table he was sitting at. The shy friend pretended to throw up and had no clue what I was talking about. When I mentioned that the guy had been passing on his notes on his behalf, that was when they started laughing because it had all been a prank. It took me a long time to trust someone was really interested physically. Bullying hasn't gone away in my mind. When I was in 7th grade, aged 12, I had a boy tell me he thought I was cute. He asked me out, and I said yes. A few days later he told me he only asked me out because everyone thought I was lesbian, so he wanted to find out. then laughed when I asked him if he actually thought I was cute. Me too. Honestly, fuck anybody who does that. It causes so much damage and they're so fucking clueless. Same for me. When a girl shows interest, even my current relationship feels like it might be her and her friends messing with me. Same. I dated my ex for a year and a half and was always scared that one day he would say haha just kidding. Logically I knew that he won't, but like that fear was always there. Fuck man, this one hits too hard. Happened to me numerous upon numerous times. Had girls fake ask me out a few times, even requesting me to do push-ups to prove my love. Yeah, nice try assholes, but I didn't. Yeah, that ruined any other chance I had. I've had probably about 2 other girls really interested in me. Even heard one calling me hot, whispering behind me the day before she asked if I wanted to go to homecoming, and part of me still could not believe it, so my dumbass asked outright, are you joking? She wasn't, but now I ruined it. Then another time at work it happened again. Loves you. Immediately went to the bathroom to process this, going over whether it was real or not. And she was genuinely beautiful. Came back out and ended up not saying anything at all. I'm absolutely terrified of getting into a relationship now. I'm not. Recently at 21 I've been trying to get a little more confident, but I still have that underlying feeling, and nowadays it's just hard to do. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button and activate the notification bell for more videos. Also like the video if you enjoy it.